Shah Jahan I, the fifth Mughal emperor, stands as a pivotal figure in the history of India. His reign was marked by the construction of the Taj Mahal, a monument to his enduring love for Mumtaz. Shah Jahan I was born on January 5, 1592 in Lahore, which was then part of the Mughal Empire. His family background greatly shaped his early life. He was the son of Emperor Jahangir and his wife, Empress Nur Jahan, both of whom were influential figures within the empire. From an early age, Shah Jahan experienced a rich cultural environment that encouraged an appreciation for the arts and architecture, which would later define his reign. His childhood influences were manifold, as he grew up amidst the opulence of the Mughal court, where he received a royal education that emphasized history, literature, and military strategy. Such an education not only cultivated his intellect, but also instilled in him a sense of duty towards the empire. Additionally, he formed early friendships with other noble youths, which helped him navigate the complexities of court life and develop essential social skills.
These relationships, forged in the crucible of privilege and expectation, would play an important role in shaping his future alliances. Consequently, Shah Jahan's formative years laid the groundwork for his later endeavors and aspirations within
the Mughal dynasty. How did a young prince navigate the treacherous waters of Mughal politics? Shah Jahan I, born into an environment rife with dynastic rivalries, recognized early on that securing power necessitated astute political alliances. Throughout his formative years, he engaged in numerous power struggles, often employing sophisticated military strategies to outmaneuver rivals and consolidate his position within the empire. The political landscape was rife with court intrigues, and Shah Jahan adeptly maneuvered through these complexities, forming alliances with influential nobles and factions that could bolster his claim to the throne. His keen understanding of the significance of loyalty, both in the military and the court, allowed him to cultivate a network of supporters who'd later prove invaluable during his ascent. As he sought to claim his rightful place as emperor, he faced formidable opposition from his own kin, compelling him to engage in calculated confrontations that not only showcased his military prowess, but also his ability to navigate the delicate balance of power within the Mughal court. Ultimately, his ambitions and struggles for power would shape the trajectory of the Mughal Empire, leaving an indelible mark on its history. A profound love story blossomed between Shah Jahan I and Mumtaz Mahal, transcending the political turmoil of their time. Their royal romance began when they were wed in 1612, a union marked not merely by passion but also by shared dreams and aspirations for the Mughal Empire. Mumtaz's influence on Shah Jahan was profound, as she became his trusted confidant and advisor, guiding his decisions and steering the empire towards prosperity. Their enduring devotion was evident in the deep bond they shared, characterized by mutual respect and a commitment to each other amidst the challenges of court life. However, their love story took a tragic turn. In 1631, during the birth of their 14th child, Mumtaz Mahal passed away, leaving Shah Jahan devastated. This tragic loss not only shattered his heart but also propelled him to immortalize her memory through the construction of the Taj Mahal, a monumental expression of his love and grief. The structure stands as a tribute to their bond, encapsulating the essence of a love that, despite its sorrowful conclusion, continues to resonate through history, symbolizing the heights of romantic devotion and artistic achievement. Following the profound loss of Mumtaz Mahal, Shah Jahan I channeled his grief into strengthening the Mughal Empire through military conquests and strategic leadership. He demonstrated exceptional leadership qualities, adeptly organizing his army to execute complex military strategies that would expand his territory and solidify Mughal dominance in the area. His conquest tactics involved a combination of swift assaults and prolonged sieges, often employing psychological warfare to demoralize opponents before engaging in direct conflict. Shah Jahan recognized the significance of diplomatic relations, cultivating alliances with regional powers to fortify his military campaigns and guarantee stability within his expanding territory. This astute approach not only minimized the risk of rebellion among vassal states, but also promoted the efficient organization of his forces, allowing him to deploy troops swiftly in response to any threat. Moreover, he understood the importance of logistics in warfare, guaranteeing that his army was well supplied and supported during campaigns. The tensions within the Mughal Empire escalated during the reign of Jahangir, leading to significant rebellions that tested the stability of his rule. One of the most notable uprisings was Shah Jahan's rebellion, which emerged amidst the intricate web of power struggles that characterized Jahangir's court. As Jahangir favored his half-brother, the political landscape became rife with intrigue, creating an environment where familial loyalty was often overshadowed by ambition and rivalry. Shah Jahan, initially a loyal son, found himself at odds with Jahangir due to the latter's increasingly erratic decisions and favoritism, which alienated many potential allies. As the rebellion unfolded, Shah Jahan's military prowess and strategic alliances came to the forefront, demonstrating his capability as a leader in a time of significant unrest. The conflict not only highlighted the fragility of Jahangir's authority, but also underscored the complexities of Mughal familial dynamics, where affection often clashed with the ruthless pursuit of power. Within this framework, Shah Jahan's rebellion served as a pivotal moment within the empire, revealing the deep-seated tensions that would eventually shape the future of Mughal governance and its royal lineage. After successfully overcoming the challenges posed by his father Jahangir, Shah Jahan ascended to the throne in 1628, marking a new era for the Mughal Empire. His royal lineage, deeply rooted in the illustrious Mughal dynasty, positioned him as a formidable ruler, enthusiastic to fulfill his ambition of expanding and consolidating power. Upon his accession, Shah Jahan implemented Mughal traditions that emphasized grandeur and authority, reflecting his desire to legitimize his reign through established customs. The coronation ceremony was a significant event, characterized by opulence and religious significance, where Shah Jahan showcased his commitment to the empire and its people. Political alliances played an important role during this change. He sought to strengthen ties with influential nobles and regional leaders, ensuring stability in an empire that had witnessed considerable turmoil. As he navigated the complexities of governance, Shah Jahan's adeptness in nurturing loyalty among key factions became increasingly apparent. His ambition, combined with a strategic focus on maintaining Mughal traditions and forging essential political alliances, laid the groundwork for the policies and achievements that would define his reign and influence the trajectory of the Mughal Empire for years to come. Shah Jahan's reign is often regarded as the pinnacle of the Mughal Empire, a period marked by remarkable achievements in architecture, culture, and governance. During this golden era, the Mughal economy flourished, bolstered by extensive trade, networks that connected India to Europe and Asia, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural practices. The empire's strategic geographic position allowed merchants to thrive, contributing to the accumulation of wealth and resources, which in turn supported lavish artistic patronage. Cultural synthesis became a hallmark of this period, as diverse influences from Persian, Indian, and Central Asian traditions merged into a distinctive Mughal identity. This melding of cultures not only enriched the arts, but also encouraged a spirit of innovation in various domains, including literature, music, and visual arts. The architectural influences of this era are particularly significant, as grand structures and gardens reflected the empire's opulence and aesthetic ideals. Such endeavors weren't merely decorative. They exemplified the Mughal commitment to a unified cultural narrative, one that celebrated their heritage while embracing the myriad influences that permeated their society, thereby solidifying Shah Jahan's legacy in the annals of history. At the heart of Shah Jahan's architectural legacy lies the Taj Mahal, a stunning tribute to love and artistry. This grand mausoleum, constructed in the 17th century, exemplifies the zenith of Mughal architecture, showcasing intricate marble inlay, work, and harmonious proportions that reflect the era's sophisticated design principles. Utilizing Mughal building techniques, artisans crafted the Taj Mahal with materials sourced from various regions, ensuring both structural integrity and aesthetic splendor. The Taj Mahal's architecture embodies the symbolism of love, serving as the final resting place for Shah Jahan's beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Beyond its romantic narrative, the monument holds immense cultural significance, representing a merging of Persian, Indian, and Islamic styles that defines the Mughal aesthetic. Its intricate gardens and reflective pools further improve its serene beauty, inviting contemplation and admiration. In recent years, preservation efforts have intensified to combat pollution and environmental degradation threatening this UNESCO World Heritage Site. These initiatives aim to maintain the Taj Mahal's structural integrity and artistic grandeur for future generations, thereby ensuring that this iconic symbol of love continues to inspire awe and reverence across the globe. Beyond the grandeur of the Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan's reign also produced other architectural marvels that reflect the artistic brilliance of the Mughal era. One such example is Fatehpur Sikri, a city constructed as a representation of Mughal architectural innovations, featuring intricate carvings and expansive courtyards that exemplify the era's design principles. The Red Fort in Delhi stands as another significant accomplishment, showcasing a blend of defensive architecture and exquisite aesthetics, with its imposing walls and ornate interiors symbolizing the might and sophistication of Shah Jahan's rule. Moreover, Shah Jahan's gardens, designed with meticulous planning, demonstrate the Mughal influence on landscape architecture, integrating water features and lush greenery to create serene retreats. These gardens not only served as places of leisure, but also reflected the Mughal affinity for nature and harmony in design. Throughout his reign, Shah Jahan's commitment to architectural innovation transformed the Indian landscape, leaving an indelible mark that continues to captivate historians and tourists alike. Each structure, from the monumental to the intimate, encapsulates the essence of an era defined by grandeur, artistry, and a profound appreciation for beauty, further solidifying Shah Jahan's legacy in the annals of history. During his reign, Shah Jahan I emerged as a prominent patron of arts and culture, nurturing an environment where creativity flourished. His extensive artistic patronage promoted a cultural renaissance that resonated throughout the Mughal Empire, considerably enhancing its cultural landscape. Under his royal patronage, numerous artists, poets, and craftsmen received encouragement and resources, allowing their talents to thrive. This period witnessed remarkable artistic influence as traditional forms blended with innovative ideas, leading to a distinctive Mughal style that characterized the era. Shah Jahan's commitment to architectural innovation is particularly evident in his construction of the Taj Mahal, a monument that not only symbolizes love, but also serves as a proof of the artistic capabilities of his era. The integration of intricate carvings, stunning inlays, and grand designs exemplified the heights of Mughal architecture, inspiring generations to come. In addition, his reign saw the flourishing of various art forms, including miniature painting and calligraphy, which became highly revered. Consequently, through his unwavering support of the arts and culture, Shah Jahan I left an indelible mark on the history of the Indian subcontinent, shaping its aesthetic legacy for future generations. Despite his remarkable contributions to arts and culture, Shah Jahan I wasn't without his personal flaws, which ultimately influenced his reign. His personal weaknesses often manifested in leadership flaws, particularly evident in his decision-making issues during critical moments. Rather than maintaining a balanced approach to governance, he frequently allowed his emotional vulnerabilities to dictate policy, leading to inconsistencies that plagued his administration. This emotional susceptibility often resulted in erratic responses to challenges, undermining his capacity to govern effectively. Shah Jahan's inclination to surround himself with sycophants further intensified his governance challenges, as he frequently dismissed prudent advice in favor of affirmations that reinforced his own views. This created a leadership environment where constructive criticism was stifled, leading to poor strategic choices. Additionally, his penchant for lavish projects and monumental constructions diverted resources away from pressing state needs, illustrating a troubling disconnect between his grand visions and the practical realities of effective governance. Consequently, while his reign is often celebrated for its artistic achievements, it's essential to recognize that these personal flaws considerably hindered his leadership, ultimately impacting the stability of the Mughal Empire during his rule. How did Shah Jahan's relationships with his sons shape the Mughal Empire's future? The father-son dynamics within Shah Jahan's family greatly influenced the empire's stability and governance. While Shah Jahan sought to cultivate loyalty among his sons, emotional conflicts often marred these relationships, leading to power struggles that would have lasting implications. Each son, vying for his father's favor and the throne, grappled with loyalty issues, which ultimately undermined the unity of the royal household. As the government pursued monumental constructions like the Taj Mahal, it diverted funds from essential public services and agricultural support, exacerbating the economic decline. Additionally, trade disruptions, stemming from both internal conflicts and external pressures, further diminished the empire's revenue. The depletion of resources became evident as the once thriving trade networks faltered, reducing the influx of precious metals and commodities. The Mughal administration struggled to maintain its vast territories, which required substantial financial backing to suppress revolts and defend borders against encroaching rivals. Consequently, the treasury, already weakened by lavish expenditures, faced an uphill battle against these compounding challenges. Ultimately, the combination of financial mismanagement, taxation issues, resource depletion, and trade disruptions culminated in a precarious economic landscape, signaling a dramatic shift in the stability and longevity of the Mughal Empire during Shah Jahan's later years. The financial strains faced by the Mughal Empire during the latter years of Shah Jahan's reign also influenced his approach to religious policies and tolerance. In a bid to maintain stability within his diverse domain, Shah Jahan implemented tolerance policies aimed at encouraging religious harmony among the empire's various faiths. His commitment to interfaith dialogue became evident as he sought to create a syncretic culture that celebrated the coexistence of Hindu and Muslim traditions. This approach not only eased tensions, but also reinforced his authority as a ruler who valued unity over division. Shah Jahan's spiritual patronage extended to various religious leaders, which further exemplified his dedication to inclusiveness. He supported the construction of temples alongside mosques, signifying a practical acknowledgement of the empire's pluralistic nature. By endorsing cultural exchanges and collaborative efforts among different religious communities, he helped nurture an environment where diverse beliefs could thrive. Nevertheless, the financial burdens of his later years inevitably strained these initiatives, leading to challenges in sustaining such tolerance. Still, Shah Jahan's religious policies left a lasting impact, reflecting an era where the Mughal Empire sought to balance power with cultural and spiritual inclusiveness. Many historians note that Shah Jahan's military failures marked a significant downturn in the Mughal Empire's fortunes. Despite his initial successes, Shah Jahan grappled with numerous leadership challenges that ultimately undermined his authority and military effectiveness. His military strategies, which had once proven effective, began to falter against foreign invasions and internal dissent. The empire faced persistent threats from regional powers, as well as the growing ambitions of the Marathas, who capitalized on the Mughals' waning influence. Moreover, Shah Jahan's battlefield tactics increasingly came under scrutiny as he struggled to adapt to changing warfare dynamics and the need for innovative approaches. His inability to quell royal conflicts further intensified the empire's fragmentation, leading to diminished morale among his troops and a lack of unified command. The combination of these factors not only weakened the Mughal military, but also eroded the stability of Shah Jahan's reign, making it difficult for him to maintain control over a sprawling empire beset by challenges on multiple fronts. Consequently, these military failures not only impacted Shah Jahan's legacy, but also set the stage for the eventual decline of the Mughal Empire. Shah Jahan's military setbacks were compounded by personal tragedy when Taj Mahal, his beloved wife, died in 1631. Her passing not only marked the end of an enduring love story, but also plunged the emperor into profound grief that reverberated throughout the Mughal Empire. Mumtaz Mahal's influence extended beyond their personal bond. She'd been a trusted advisor and a significant presence in royal affairs, making her loss acutely felt in both the private and public domains. In response to her death, Shah Jahan once instituted elaborate royal mourning rituals, reflecting the profound respect and adoration he held for her. These ceremonies were emblematic of his sorrow and served to solidify her memory within the empire. Nevertheless, the death of Mumtaz Mahal also precipitated imperial succession issues, as their numerous children now faced the complexities of court life without their mother's guidance. The emotional and political ramifications of her passing created a turbulent environment, setting the stage for future conflicts among heirs. Ultimately, Mumtaz Mahal's death not only altered Shah Jahan's personal landscape, but also reshaped the very foundations of Mughal rule, intertwining love and governance in a deeply consequential narrative. As tensions brewed within the Mughal court following Mumtaz Mahal's death, Aurangzeb emerged as a formidable figure, ready to assert his claim to power. His ascent was marked by a series of calculated military strategies that allowed him to outmaneuver his rivals, particularly Dara Shikoh, his elder brother. Aurangzeb's policies, characterized by a strict interpretation of Islamic law, greatly altered the socio-political landscape of the empire. He implemented religious reforms that curtailed the influence of non-Muslim practices, which, while aimed at consolidating his authority, also intensified political rivalries among various factions. The economic impact of Aurangzeb's reign was profound. His focus on expanding the empire through military conquests strained resources yet guaranteed a flow of wealth from newly acquired territories. The imposition of higher taxes to fund his military endeavors further alienated local populations, leading to unrest and rebellion. Despite these challenges, Aurangzeb's ability to navigate the complexities of power dynamics within the Mughal court solidified his position as a ruler committed to an expansive vision of the empire, leaving an indelible mark on its history that would resonate for generations. Imprisoned in the fortress of Agra, Aurangzeb spent his final years reflecting on the empire he'd once expanded with fervor. His royal confinement, a stark contrast to the grandeur he'd known, became a crucible for profound introspection. As he navigated the complexities of prison life, Aurangzeb experienced mental anguish, haunted by the relentless echoes of his past decisions and the weight of his authority. The once mighty emperor, who'd wielded power with an iron fist, now faced the consequences of his relentless pursuit of dominance. In those final days, Aurangzeb's reflections on power took a poignant turn as he grappled with the realization that his empire, once thriving, was beginning to fracture under the strain of his policies. The isolation of his confinement forced him to confront the transitory nature of power and the legacy he'd ultimately leave behind. Surrounded by the walls that had once symbolized strength, he found himself contemplating the very foundations of his reign, pondering whether the empire he'd so zealously built could endure the test of time, or if it would crumble under the weight of his own ambitions. Facing declining health and the weight of his years, Shah Jahan passed away in 1666, leaving behind a legacy marked by both architectural marvels and political turmoil. As his health deteriorated, the once mighty emperor found himself reflecting on the turbulent political intrigues that had characterized his later reign, especially during his imprisonment. His final days were filled with personal reflections on the choices that led to his downfall and the rifts that had fractured his family and empire. In his last moments, Shah Jahan expressed poignant final wishes that underscored his longing for unity and reconciliation within his lineage. He desired to be buried beside his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, in the magnificent Taj Mahal, a monument to their enduring love. This wish not only highlighted his emotional connection to her, but also signaled the historical significance of their shared legacy. Shah Jahan's death marked the end of an era, with his passing ushering in a new phase of Mughal history characterized by succession disputes and the ensuing struggle for power among his descendants, further complicating the intricate tapestry of India's imperial narrative. Throughout his reign, Shah Jahan's rule sparked considerable controversy, particularly regarding his lavish spending and the impact of his architectural ambitions on the empire's finances. His extensive cultural patronage, represented by monumental projects like the Taj Mahal, drew both admiration and criticism. While these constructions symbolized artistic achievement, they also placed a significant strain on the imperial treasury, leading to economic challenges. Critics argued that such expenditures diverted resources from essential state functions, exacerbating fiscal instability. Moreover, Shah Jahan's reign was marked by political intrigues, as rival factions within the court vied for power, often complicating governance and undermining his authority. Additionally, his policies fueled religious tensions, particularly between Hindu and Muslim communities, as he favored Islamic practices, igniting discontent among his subjects. Diplomatic relations also suffered during his rule, as the empire faced challenges from European colonial powers and neighboring states, which threatened its territorial integrity. These factors collectively contributed to a perception of Shah Jahan as a ruler whose grand vision collided with the practicalities of governance, raising questions about the sustainability of his reign amidst such controversies. Amidst the controversies of his reign, Shah Jahan's legacy is indelibly marked by the Taj Mahal, often hailed as the eternal symbol of love. This magnificent mausoleum, commissioned in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, stands as an indication of Shah Jahan's romance, blending elements of Persian, Islamic, and Indian architectural inspiration. The intricate artistry and harmonious proportions reflect the heights of Mughal craftsmanship, showcasing the emperor's imperial patronage that nurtured a golden age of architectural achievement. The cultural significance of the Taj Mahal transcends mere aesthetics. It embodies the enduring emotions of love, loss, and remembrance resonating across generations. As visitors from around the world marvel at its pristine marble facade and exquisite gardens, they engage with a narrative that celebrates the profound bond between Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. Additionally, the monument's enduring legacy continues to influence contemporary architecture, inspiring countless structures that seek to replicate its beauty and emotional depth. Ultimately, the Taj Mahal remains not just a physical structure, but a powerful symbol of love that echoes through time, encapsulating Shah Jahan's vision and the rich cultural heritage of the Mughal Empire. Shah Jahan's legacy extends far beyond the confines of the Taj Mahal, shaping the cultural and political landscape of India. His reign from 1628 to 1658 marked a significant period characterized by remarkable artistic advancements and a flourishing of Mughal architecture, which left an indelible mark on the subcontinent's aesthetic traditions. The intricate designs and profound symbolism of his constructions, including the Red Fort and the Jama Masjid, reflect an era of artistic brilliance that continues to influence contemporary architecture. Economically, Shah Jahan's policies stimulated trade and agriculture, enhancing the Mughal Empire's wealth and prosperity. This economic influence nurtured diplomatic relations with various nations, promoting a sense of interconnectedness that was crucial for the empire's stability and growth. The cultural impact of his rule is evident in the synthesis of Persian, Indian, and Islamic art forms that emerged during this time, further solidifying the historical significance of his reign. Ultimately, Shah Jahan's legacy transcends mere architectural marvels. It encompasses a broader cultural heritage that continues to resonate within India, demonstrating the enduring influence of his reign on subsequent generations and the formation of a rich historical narrative. In conclusion, Shah Jahan's reign exemplifies a remarkable yet complex chapter in Mughal history, characterized by extraordinary architectural achievements and profound personal narratives, particularly his enduring love for Mumtaz Mahal. Despite his formidable leadership and military prowess, the intricacies of familial strife and eventual downfall underscore the inherent vulnerabilities of power. Ultimately, his legacy transcends The mere domain of governance. It manifests in enduring symbols of love and artistic brilliance, influencing subsequent generations and shaping cultural identity. What fact do you know about Shah Jahan? Keep watching our videos for more documentaries.